Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. We have a really cool thing, actually, a Riverbend Springs trailer, which I know you might say, well, we've already seen enough Riverbend Springs. We've seen a lot of it. We've known about it for a while. This is a little bit cooler than that, actually. There is a lot more to it, which I'm really excited to show you guys. So we'll get into it. But first, I'm going to go ahead and start by playing it, and then we'll go ahead and get into looking at the trailer, kind of a little bit like piece by piece, essentially. It's only just over a minute long, minute and 20 seconds or so. So I'll play it and let you guys enjoy it.
Rated E for everyone.
All right, now that you've seen it, let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit. First off, if you have not pre-ordered the game or checked out any of the early access gameplay footage that a bunch of us creators like DJ Goham, Mr. Sleepy, the Farm Sim guy, RXZ Gaming, Virtual Farmer, all of us posted yesterday. Make sure you guys go check that out. We posted a lot of good video of us playing the game at Case IH in Racine, Wisconsin, which is an event we all went to just here the other day. But yeah, anyhow, make sure you guys pre-order using code FarmerCop down below in the description, and let's go ahead and jump into the game. So, we'll just start by playing it a little bit here. Let it run. You're seeing a slightly zoomed in version. So we get a quick overview of it here. This is map trailer, Riverbend Springs. All right, beautiful sun coming up there. Riverbend Springs, that water tower. That's the paper mill. Is that the paper mill? No, it's not the paper mill. Sorry. Something else. Now, some of it's going to go a little quick here. I'm going to jump back just right about maybe here. A little bit further. So you got a nice little scarecrow out there. Now, there's a lot going on in this photo. So I'm going to put you can see my cursor. We're on the sunflower farm, which makes sense. Sunflowers here. I don't know what's over here. That looks like kind of like almost like a playground type thing set up. We have a wagon in the middle of this place. Some different signs and other various things, and an old tractor right there. I think that's one of those wooden tractors maybe there. Yeah, so there's a lot going on all at once here in this video. So if we keep going, maybe, yep, there we go. We have a look here at the other side of that scarecrow. We have a look at one of the carriages here. And then I think it's right after this, maybe not. All right, we're getting a really good view from up above, a little bit more light here. There's some signs in here. So this is kind of like a corn maze, but it's a sunflower maze with different things kind of scattered about it. You can see a nice truck going by over there. So we get a lot of views of that truck here in a bit. Ooh, just before it switches, I want to go back. So you can see a little bit more through here too. You can see there's different things. So yeah, we get a lot in here. And then David's house is right there, I think. Is that David's house? It's somewhere. There, it's around the corner. He lives over in this area, though. Beautiful look at the river here. We have a beautiful look at the ferry boat there. It goes by quick. It goes by quick. So a beautiful look at the ferry down here. Sitting on the water. I know you guys are going to complain about the fog, but it's only in places it makes sense, and at times of day it makes sense. Most of the time it's not foggy, contrary to your beliefs there. We have third person, which we already kind of known about there. He's looking off in the distance. Is that the dairy over there, maybe? I don't know. All right, here we get a little bit look at how the wagons are built, which is pretty cool. Now, one thing I will notice here is every time we've seen something like this set up, it's meant that there has to be some renovations done to the building. So you might have to renovate the building because of these cones set up here, but I'm not sure about that yet. We see a good look at the wagon getting built, which is really cool. All right, now we got just flashes through a bunch of stuff. So first thing here is gasket. There's just a bunch of generic stuff here. Wanted to make sure I took a look here. Ultra card instead of Master Visa instead of Visa. Oh, I love it. Central Cafe, classic American food. Got people walking around. Really cool looking cafe, honestly. Hardware Bob here. Paint tools, electrical, houseware. So a lot of good details on some of these American buildings. This looks terrible right here, but I think that's just because it's I'm going to guess it's VLC Media Player, not their video. Here are the Moose Dairy Incorporated. Now, based on the angle of that bottle, I'm assuming they have a sign somewhere. That was what we were seeing off in the distance. Now, this is cool. I don't know where this is at in the map. I spent probably more time on Riverbend Springs than anyone else in the world right now. Well, other than the people making it, like the game people, because I played it a lot more than even DJ Goham did at PAX West, and we obviously played it since then. So yeah, I don't know exactly where this is going to be at on the map, but it's obviously a football field there. Well, American football, sorry. Really good look down here at the water too. The water looks really beautiful. There's a lot of detail down by the river, which is super cool. That play a little bit. Nice little houseboat. Be cool if they had a sleep trigger on it. Now this says working buttons since 1908. I'm assuming I'm back and forth between this would be decorative or it might be like the spinnery, but I wouldn't read into it in terms of I doubt we're getting like a new production related to this. Nice little log bridge in the woods here. Get a good look at kind of some of the wilderness. Now that boat is huge. I'm trying to think if I've seen it. Maybe I've seen it on the map. A really cool old school kind of train bridge there. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. This is the Gray Mill Museum here. So this is where you would your collectibles would go, and you can repair this building. This is a construction project. We get a good look at. We start getting some good looks at this guy right here, the International Transstar, which is a fantastic looking truck. And then right here, this is at the Sunflower Farm, which I saw this. If you look, you'll see some of this in my video of my gameplay that I did. If you look at my hour long or so raw gameplay, this is part of it. It looks like almost like a mini game where you throw these onto these scarecrows here. And then here, this is kind of interesting. I'm not sure what's going on here. We're down by the river. It's kind of like a little pond down there. There's something looks like it's broken. I don't know if this is a path. I don't maybe a path of some kind, but maybe we can repair it as like a bridge or something. I wouldn't hold my breath on that. Maybe there's a collectible deep down in there. I don't know exactly what's going on there. Okay, now go back one here. I think I know where this is at in the map, but I've never been here, and this is just super cool. So they're showing off parts of the map that like we really haven't seen yet, or things that you maybe wouldn't think to go take a look at. So there's just a ton on the map to do and look at. And then we had a little just back there. Had a little kind of shack in here with a little boat. Nothing too crazy there. Some farms in the background. You could look at some different things there. Oh, go back. Gotta go back. Crossing Point Ropes. This one is is the rope factory, which we know about. We know rope is a new production. Little sandbox with a toy in it. This is the paper mill here. Axel's Tractor Center. So we get a look at the store here. If we zoom out through, it's got a few pieces of equipment there. Oh, don't look. Those are too cool. You've already seen it, but this is probably one of my favorite parts of the whole video. It shows that bees are coming back. I don't know where this is at, but these are definitely different than any beehives we've seen before. We have a different beehive here. These ones are all kind of the same. So, well, very similar at least. So I don't know how bees are going to work, but it looks like they've maybe done a little bit of work with them. I'd hope to see a little bit more detail to bees and a little bit more things required for them and stuff like that. A little bit more realism maybe to bees. This area here with these kind of this little obstacle course is the same area where that little mini game was I showed you earlier at the Sunflower Farm. You can see the farmer's market there in the background. There's some tires over there. And then there's the mini game right off in the back corner there. You can see where we were at before. You can see a little bit more of it here. And then here's this. Oh, go back one. Crud. Here you can see making memories. We got that with some straw bales around there. Some mini games over there. And this flower stand makes an appearance at the end. So this, I at first was kind of on the fence of, well, I don't think we're gonna get flowers or anything like that, but it'd be super easy to add them as like a greenhouse product, and they seem to be emphasizing them a little bit. We've seen this come up a lot. It seems like it's almost been too much just to them to be proud that they have this little flower stand on the map. So I'm thinking maybe we get flowers, but we'll have to see. Then we get a beautiful look of the Transstar working their way off of the map, and then that's where it comes to the end. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. A lot of really cool stuff in that trailer. I know it's about a map that we've already heard a lot about, but we got even more details and information on it with that little trailer there. So If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.